What is going on, Fam Jam? So I had a comment in a previous video to do a ranking of Krispy Kreme donut flavors. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm pretty excited about it. I love Krispy Kreme. They are absolutely better than Dunkin'. Don't kid yourself. And we're going to start with the original first. Then we're going to work through all the Halloween flavors. That's what we've got right now. And we're going to see which one's the best. I'm excited. You get excited. Let's do this. Alright, so here we go. This is the original Krispy Kreme donut. And if they're hot, they melt in your mouth. They're delicious. And this is the quintessential donut to me. So let's give this the old shot. It's beautiful. That is what a donut is supposed to be. It's light, it's airy, it's delicious, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know, you could probably blow through a dozen of these fairly quickly. I wouldn't advise that, but God, they're good. They're just great. So, here's the base mark. We're gonna put it in first right now, but we got to go through 12 donuts. So stick with me. We'll see how it shakes out by the end. Alright guys, so to piggyback off of the original, this is actually an original donut, but it is cream filled. So if you look at the bottom, they do it in like 6 sections. Not positive how this one's going to turn out. I think it's going to be a little bit overkill on the sugar, but there's only one way to find out. So let's see. Very messy, comes out of the bottom, and it's a lot of sugar, guys. Wow. If you like cream-filled donuts, I'm sure you'd like it, but holy cow, that is a lot of sugar. I don't think I like that one. I don't think I'm a fan of the original cream-filled, which is crazy because I like chocolate-covered cream-filled donuts, but that one, that's a challenging donut for me. So I'm going to put it below the original. I think it takes away from the original donut flavor. So right now, it's number 2. Let's keep trucking. Alright guys, so now we're just going to do another cream-filled donut, but this is the chocolate-covered, does not have a hole in it. This is, you know, I think everybody's had a chocolate-covered cream-filled donut if you've had donuts before. So, not glazed donut. It is just dipped in the chocolate, and I think that is going to separate it from the last one. Let's check it out. Cream-filled, right there. And this is great. So, this one right here, one, it's not glazed, which the original donut was still glazed, and then cream filled, which I think was sugar overkill. But the chocolate taste actually is a great comparison to the sugar from the cream inside. This is a great donut, but still not better than the original. I think the original still takes the cake. If I were to go pick out donuts, I'm going to go with the original over this one, but is definitely better than the original glazed cream filled all day. So this one is in second place right now, and let's try another one. Alright guys, so we will stick with the chocolate covered. So again, this one's not iced, it's just dipped in chocolate, but this one is custard filled instead of cream filled, so the filling is a little bit thicker. Does have a different flavor to it. I think it's vanilla kind of custard. Let's check it out. And here's a problem with stuffed donuts. Sometimes they're all the way on this end and all the stuffing's over here. That one I barely got any of the custard out of it. And the chocolate kind of overpowers it if you don't have a little bit of tartness and something. So maybe this one's just on the employee, but I'm gonna put this below the cream filled donut because I didn't get any custard. And that's my big problem with stuffed donuts, man. sometimes that happens to you and you expect this great rush of flavor and you don't get it. And I don't want it to be the last bite of the donut just full of custard. I want it all the way even. So this one's going to be in third, still above the cream filled original, but that one was kind of a failure. I'm just going to take the L. So let's keep trucking. Alright guys, next on the list is going to be just the original glazed stuffed donut, but this is lemon. So these, all of these donuts we've had so far are available all year. I'm not sure about the lemon. When I go for a jelly-filled donut, I'm usually a raspberry guy. Foreshadowing. But I always got to give it a shot, see how this one works out. And a hint is always eat where they stuff the donut and it doesn't rush out of the hole and you lose like half your stuffing. If you take the bite right there, you're not going to lose the stuffing. The bread's stronger, okay? So, you know, donut eating science, guys. I'm a professional, trust me. They did that one right. Do you see that? That big old glob of lemon? Look at that. Awesome. So, this one has a tartness of the lemon that is a great contrast to the sugar of the glaze. This is a fantastic donut. I'm going to say this is number 2 right now. This is in second place. This trumps the chocolate. This trumps all the other ones except for the original glaze. 1, they did it right. 2, I love the tartness in the lemon. And yeah, that was just really good bite. And I got a really big bite on it, so that one was really fun. I'm making a mess here. So we're going to keep going. Alright, staying with filled donuts. This one is going to be the raspberry. I'm going to show you. These are delicious. I've had numerous of these donuts. So let's dive in, get a little nostalgia. Uh-oh, there it is. Right here. Toast. See a little dot right there? That means they pulled the donut out when they were stuffing it. So raspberries have the unique ability to be tart and sweet at the same time, and they're delicious. And they do this really, really well. This one's fantastic. This is going to be number 1 for me. It's going to take over the original. I love these. It's a good chew. You get good tartness. You get good sweetness. And they did it correctly. So the whole donut has raspberry filling in it. It's just a great experience to eat. So if you had to pick one, and you're like, oh, I only need one donut right now, this is the one you want to go with. Unless you don't like raspberries. Obviously, if you don't like raspberries, don't get this one. But if you like raspberries, this wins. Alright guys, so all of those donuts are available year-round. So at the time of me doing this one, they had a bunch of specialty donuts for Halloween going on. So that's what we're about to dive into. We'll see how well these are. This one is called the Broomstick. So you can see they got a little pretzel there, did a little icing to give you the tail of the broom. And I have no idea what the filling in this one is. No clue. So we're just going to give it a shot. I think it's cream filling. But you can see it's very cute donut. They put some effort into it. It was great. And they got like sparklies and stuff. So that could be dangerous. Well, let's just do it. It is cream filling. Wow, that is a powerful amount of sugar. That is the sweetest one so far. I thought the pretzel with the salt on it was going to give us a little salty, sweet kind of kick to it. Pretzel does nothing. That pretzel doesn't do a thing to calm down the amount of sugar you're ingesting. I would say if you're over the age of like 8, don't eat this. Wow. So that's a challenging donut, guys. That's going to take last. That's worse than the cream-filled original. That was It was a very challenging donut. So, unless you just absolutely love sugar, don't eat that. Alright guys, next up we have the Enchanted Cauldron. And after the last one, I'm a little bit nervous because there's a lot more icing on this. And they ice their donuts regularly, but this is like cake icing on a donut. And it is a chocolate donut, so it's a chocolate donut that's iced, or glazed. I'm sorry, it's a glazed chocolate donut with icing. Here we go. It's actually like crumbling. It's not, man, it's falling apart. All right. That one's even more sugar. It's a crumble. I don't even consider this a donut. This is like a sad attempt at a cupcake that's got more icing than you ever need on, like a dozen cupcakes. It's falling apart. I'm less than impressed with that. I'm a mess. So if you're doing something to like get this on the go, if you're trying to like give a kid an introduction to donuts, don't do this one. This is a giant mess. It is way too sweet. And now I think my tongue is gonna like green from the icing. So this is not a donut. I'm not even ranking this as one. So this is at the very bottom because it's not a donut. It's a cake that's in a circle that falls apart. Alright guys, so this one is the Abra Cat Dabra. Little wordplay there. And I think it's a good looking one. I give them a 9 out of 10 on creativity. We're going to check out and see how the taste is, because I'm unsure of all these Halloween donuts. I'm just telling you. Not positive. With all of them, all the Halloween ones so far have been cute, but again, they've all been just sugar. Like, it's just been not really donuts, it's just sugar. So this one's closer. You can see that it's just a regular glazed donut. They put rock candy on the top. It's very, very thin, and give you a little fondant icing there to make the spider. I feel like this one's going to be sugary too, but we'll give it the shot. Okay, this one is not bad. One, because I think it's the original donut. Two, it's not overtly sugary. But the biggest surprise there is the rock candy gives you a different texture that none of the other donuts have. You get a little bit of crunch as opposed to, you get a little crunch with one of the original donuts, but this gives you like a candy crunch. And that's kind of nice. I'm okay with this one. Of the Halloween, this is the best one so far. All day. So this is probably number 5. It doesn't outdo the original. It doesn't outdo lemon or raspberry. But I would split the custard and the cream-filled chocolate covered and put this in the middle, just for the texture. That different texture is pretty darn good, and I kind of like it. And I don't really know what's happening because I haven't liked the Halloween donut yet. I don't understand. But we're gonna keep going. Alright guys, next up is the Spooky Sprinkles. I'm not really a sprinkles guy, so I'm not sure, but I'm gonna get half that's not sprinkled and half that is to get the full effect of the donut. I feel like this is just an icing donut, and they're just trying to be cute with the colors. That's pretty much the only difference. Yep, whole lot of sugar. And listen, a number of y'all are gonna say, well, they're donuts, they're supposed to have sugar. I know, I'm gonna get that. But it's not supposed to have that much sugar. That is a lot of sugar, okay? I'm just telling you, if you go out to get these, be prepared for a ton of sugar. The donut flavor of the bread doesn't even really come through. All you get is the top part right there. You don't get any of this. That flavor doesn't shine through. It's just that. And that is not what I want in a donut. So I was excited. They're cute and they have, you know, fun colors and they're fun to get and all that kind of stuff. And I'm sure the kids would love them. But if I want a donut, the Halloween donuts are kind of letting me down. I'm just letting you know. It's kind of letting me down. I like the original donuts a little bit more. But this one, better than the chocolate monstrosity. But it's still bottom tier, guys. This is probably 8 or 9. It's not great. It's not a great donut. Next up is the Count Chocula Sprinkles Donut. I don't have a lot of high hopes for this, guys. This has been a very sugary ride. It's been a tough one, but I'm doing it for you, to let you guys know, not to waste time on overtly sugary sugar with some sugar on top. And if you notice, I'm not kidding you, the bites are getting smaller, okay? And that's me. Alright? This one's not as bad. The chocolate, let's be real, this is just their chocolate covered donut with some sprinkles on it, okay? They did a little word entendre there, had a little fun with wordplay, but that's what it is. If you like chocolate covered donuts, you'll enjoy this. Without a little filling, it's a little overpowering for me, but if you like them, this is fine. It's not gonna just blow you away. It's an okay donut, but it's not repulsing you with sugar that's on top of some sugar that they added sugar to with sugar. So this one, second of the Halloween donuts. So this is probably number 7 around there, and nothing too special. But in the ways of being surprised with all the other Halloween ones, not being surprised and nothing special is kind of a welcome break. I'm okay with this. It's okay. So I think we got one more donut left, and it's the surprise. Although it's not, everybody will know what's coming next because of the time of the year. Let's get to that one now. Alright guys, and the last donut. We made it to the finish line. And it is the pumpkin spice donut. I'm a little concerned with the amount of glaze that this donut traps. But it looks like a donut, it feels like a donut, and it's not an artificial color. So I've got high hopes for this one. We're going to finish strong with the caboose. Still crumbles. But classic pumpkin spice flavor. This one's really good. The cinnamon kind of hits you on the back end pretty hard. Actually, it's still coming at me. But if you like pumpkin spice, you're gonna love these. This is a top 4 donut. I would choose this over the chocolate covered filled donuts. Still, raspberry's gonna win, but this is probably 4th. Yeah, I'm gonna put this at 4th. This is a good donut. This is what their Halloween should be. If you're going after a Halloween donut, guys, get this one. All right, guys, here's the final ranking. We've went over it, we've reviewed it. By we, I mean me, because I'm the rank guy. So raspberry is definitely first, the raspberry filled. Then you got the original. You got lemon filled. Then the pumpkin spice, which is still a great donut. Chocolate covered cream, chocolate covered custard. And then for this time of year, so these are not available all the time. They may not even be available next year. But it is the cat donut. Then you got the chocolate covered with sprinkles, the orange covered with sprinkles. And the only bottom tier that they have all year is the original cream filled. It's just a lot of sugar. And then the last actual donut is the broom, the bewitched broom. Because of the sugar content, it was so overwhelming you couldn't do anything. And then the cauldron is last because that is not a donut. That is a piece of cake that they molded together to be a donut, and it changes your tongue and just rough. So that's the official ranking of Krispy Kreme donuts that are available right now. You can get them probably up until Halloween. I don't know. We didn't ask that question. So take that for what you will. That's my ranking. If you guys want to see more content like this, feel free to comment. Let me know what you guys want to see. I'm more than happy to do stuff like this. It's great. It's a fun way to make content. And, I mean, I'm always down to eat some donuts. So, other stuff like that, feel free to leave a comment below. If you would, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and the little notification bell really helps me out. I appreciate all you guys so much. It's been the first week of me uploading to the new channel, and you guys have been awesome. You've come through on each of the videos I've uploaded, so thank you so much. And right now, I'm going to say, we appreciate you, and I am out.